So welcome to Robert's Train Set. We recently did the Uncle Wilma challenge, didn't we, with our long rakes of wagons or coaches. Alan at Dragon Junction used a 66 Hattons, the same as me, but he also did it with a 47, a Bachmann, and it pulled his carriages better than the 66, so I thought I'd try it and see how I got on.
I think this one is marginal, but it did do it, and it did it slow. And you wouldn't believe the pressure that's on these pulling these. It's a hell of a heavy weight to pull, even with my hand. Try and get another one. So this next one might be interesting because it's a class 68, and of course this is a Bobo, and all the others have been Cocos. So we'll see how this goes, shall we?
So on the missing film we had the Hatton 66 pulling my now 42 wagon train around with no problems, followed by the Bachmann 47 that Alan used, and you've just seen the class 60, the Hornby. So we now have the Daypole 68, which I'm just giving it a run. I gave them all a run round on this track to sort of warm them up a bit, because they've obviously been sitting down and it's quite cold in where we are, about 40 degrees. So we're going to see if this does it, and as I just said, this is only a Bobo, not a Coco, so we'll see what happens, shall we?
So this engine takes rather a long time to start the sound up, so if you start the sound up with it moving, it's a lot quicker. So I'm going to start the sound up now.
So all the other ones that have gone previously, that I haven't got film of, they did it well. They just pulled them thing. The last one you saw, the red one, the class 60, I do feel it was certainly feeling the strain. It wasn't accelerating very fast and it was really slow, so that might have been just on the limit, I would say.
So I will say that I'm not expecting this to actually pull this. We will see, and if it does pull it, it's possible the coupling will pull them off. We'll have to see. Let's have a go. See on my timbers, it's doing it.
So if you look to the right, you'll see the train coming out of the fiddle yard as the 68 goes at the end there. So it shows you how long a train it is. So we now have 4 of these locos that can actually pull this long train. So it's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good indeed. So we'll slow this train down and then it can be taken back into the fiddle yard with the same loco, which is what I've done with all of them. It seems to work quite well.
So well done to the 68. I didn't think that would pull them, and it did it really easily. So I think there are a couple down there that probably could pull this, having seen the 68 before. So one will be the Class 52 Western, and there is one other that I can't think of at the moment. But I thought I'd put a wild card in, so we're going to have a go with this. You remember, if you're one of my regulars, you'll know that I bought one of these. This is a Class 646 from Italian Railways, and it's a bow, and it bends in the middle. So I'll give it a little run round. Give it a little run. Although this is a triple bow, it only actually has the two outer bow sets driven. The inner one is just sitting there looking nice. I didn't like the sound of that. If it stalls when we try and do this. So we've had Hatton's, Hornby, this River Ossey one, and of course the Backman. Right, let's have a go. And it's doing it. A little bit slower, otherwise I won't have time to change the point when it gets round to that end. I'll tell you what, as it's the last one, let's carry on. This could be fun.
So we're about to have a sort of a derail and a splitting of the train, which didn't happen very often on this. It was a lot better than my first go at this, or the second go rather.
We lost the train, we had. It's pulled the cutlery now. If anybody saw Alan at Dragon Junction Mark II, he used coaches on his rather than goods wagons, and I'm hoping he will do a goods wagon one. I need to put the coupling back on. Why not? And he managed 40 carriages. So I've got 42 wagons here, and as we can see, it's pretty near all I can get on. I've in fact taken 3 off that I started with. So by doing this, it will show you, and if I can pull this gently without pulling them off, because I'm not reversing anything. If you imagine how much longer the carriages are to these wagons, you can imagine how long a 40-car train in that would be. So let's get this going slowly and be ready to stop it. I think that's the answer, unless we get any more derailments. So what I'm expecting to happen is that the locomotive will actually run into the back of his train at the side. So as you can see, now we've got another one coming up there. Look, it's the extra. What's the name? No, managed to put it back on. So I think we need to stop this. Oh dear. So we have a collision. So I think I'm going to call it a day here. we have a major collision and we've got a right old mess, and it's holding all the other services up. So I'm going to finish it here. I hope you've enjoyed it. But I am quite impressed by all these locos that have managed to pull this train. Really good, and it's from two of the last one fairly well, and some of it's operator error, isn't it? So cheers everybody, cheers.